Heartland fans, get ready, because season 20 is coming and it might change everything we thought we knew about the Fleming family. After 19 seasons of heartbreak, love, horses, and healing, the show is about to step into a new chapter, and fans are already buzzing with questions. Will Amy find peace after everything she has been through? Will the ranch survive another crisis? And what new faces are about to walk through the gates of Heartland? In this video, we're breaking down everything we know so far about season 20, based on interviews, set photos, and hints the cast and crew have dropped online. If you have been with this family since season 1, or if you just started binge watching last month, this is the video you need to watch before the new season drops. Stick around till the end, because we saved the biggest theory for last, and trust us, it might surprise you to understand why season 20 feels like such a big deal. We need to look back at how season 19 ended. The finale left fans with a mix of hope and worry. Amy has spent so many seasons growing from a grieving teenager into a strong, capable woman who runs her own life on the ranch. But even after everything, she still carries the weight of loss, love, and responsibility that has followed her family since the very beginning of the show. The last episodes showed the ranch facing new financial pressure, forcing the family to think hard about the future of Heartland itself. This is not new for the show. Money problems have shown up again and again over the years, but this time it felt different. It felt like the writers were setting up something bigger, maybe even a turning point that could shape the next several seasons. Lou and Peter's relationship also took center stage, showing cracks that fans had been noticing for a while. Their story has always been about balancing family life with personal dreams, and the finale made it clear that balance is getting harder to keep. Meanwhile, Georgie's journey with horses and competition kept growing, giving younger viewers someone to root for as she chases her own version of the Heartland spirit. And then there is Jack, the heart and soul of the ranch, whose wisdom has guided 3 generations of this family. Every season makes fans wonder how many more chapters he will be part of, and that thought alone keeps people watching closely. By the time the credits rolled on the season 19 finale, almost every major character was left standing at a crossroads. That is exactly why season 20 feels so important. It is not just another season, it feels like a season where choices finally catch up with consequences, where the show might finally answer some questions it has been building for years. Fans took to social media right after the finale aired, flooding forums and comment sections with theories about what happens next. Some think Amy will face a new challenge that tests her connection to the horses that once saved her. Others believe the ranch itself might be at serious risk this time, more than in past seasons. Whatever happens, one thing is certain: the writers left just enough open questions to make sure everyone tunes in for season 20 with their full attention. Picture this: a quiet ranch set somewhere in Alberta, cameras rolling again after months of waiting, and fans online refreshing their phones every single day just hoping for one small clue about what is coming next. That is exactly the kind of energy surrounding season 20 right now, and honestly, it makes sense given how long this show has kept people hooked. So what do we actually know so far? Let's break it down piece by piece, because there is more here than most people realize. First, filming updates have been trickling out slowly, with cast members sharing small hints on social media rather than big official announcements. A few behind-the-scenes photos showed familiar faces back on set, wearing their usual ranch outfits, which already got fans excited since it confirmed most of the core cast is returning for another round. That alone matters a lot, because a show like this lives and dies by its characters. And seeing the family still together gives longtime viewers a sense of comfort before the new season even starts. Next, there has been talk about the show introducing a few new characters, possibly connected to storylines involving the ranch's future or new challenges tied to the horse community nearby. Nothing has been confirmed in detail, but these kinds of additions usually mean fresh conflict, fresh emotion, and new relationships for viewers to get attached to. If the pattern from past seasons continues, expect at least one new face to shake things up early on. As for the release timeline, there is no official date locked in yet, but based on how the show has scheduled past seasons, many fans expect season 20 to premiere sometime in the fall. That timing lines up with previous years and gives the marketing team enough room to build excitement slowly. The same way trailers and short clips usually roll out before big premieres, there is also growing chatter about the show possibly exploring heavier themes this season. Things like generational responsibility, love that tests patience, and the real pressure of keeping a family business alive in changing times. If that turns out to be true, this could be one of the more emotionally heavy seasons in a while, which honestly fits perfectly with everything left unresolved from the last finale. Put all of this together, and you get a season that feels carefully built, not rushed, with just enough mystery to keep people guessing until premiere night finally arrives. Alright, this is the part fans have been arguing about the most, so let's get into it. Every time a season ends the way season 19 did, the internet turns into a giant guessing game, and Heartland fans are some of the most dedicated theory builders out there. So let's walk through the biggest predictions floating around right now, and why some of them actually make a lot of sense. One of the most talked about theories is that Amy might face a situation that forces her to question her role at the ranch, maybe even her role with the horses themselves. After everything she has survived, some fans believe the writers might want to test her in a completely new way, not through loss this time, but through doubt. Imagine a story where her confidence is shaken not by tragedy, but by change she cannot control. That kind of internal struggle would hit differently than anything the show has done before. And a lot of longtime viewers think it is overdue. Then there is the ongoing theory about the ranch's financial troubles turning into something much bigger, instead of just another money scare that gets solved in a few episodes. Some fans think season 20 could introduce a real threat to Heartland's future, something that forces the whole family to work together in a way they have not had to before. If that happens, it would raise the stakes higher than most seasons before it. And honestly, it feels like the kind of storyline that could define the rest of the series. Georgie's story is another hot topic, with her competitive writing storyline growing stronger every season. Many fans believe this could be the year she truly steps into her own spotlight, maybe even facing a rival or a personal setback that tests how far she is willing to push herself. Younger viewers especially are hoping her journey gets more screen time, since she represents the next generation carrying the Heartland legacy forward. Lou and Peter's relationship is also a big point of discussion. Some fans predict a turning point, either pulling them closer together after facing their struggles honestly, or pushing them toward a harder decision about their future. Either direction would feel like a natural next step based on how their story has been building. And finally, the theory fans keep whispering about the most. Something happening involving Jack, whether it is a health scare, a big decision about his role on the ranch, or simply a heartfelt moment reminding everyone why he matters so much. Many believe season 20 might give his character a spotlight moment fans will never forget. Now let's bring it all together, because this is the part that really matters. After looking at everything, the returning cast, the possible new characters, the emotional theories, and the unanswered questions from last season, it is pretty clear why so many people are calling season 20 one of the most important seasons in the show's history. Think about it this way. This is not a show that is just starting out, trying to build an audience or introduce a world for the first time. This is a show with almost 2 decades of history behind it, filled with characters that feel like family to millions of people. When a show reaches this point, every new season carries extra weight. Longtime fans are not just watching for entertainment anymore. They are watching to see how the people they have grown up with or grown older with continue to handle life's biggest challenges. That kind of connection is rare, and it is exactly why season 20 feels different from a normal new season announcement. If even half of the theories we talked about turn out to be true, this season could bring some of the biggest emotional moments the show has ever had. Whether it is Amy facing a new kind of internal struggle, the ranch dealing with a financial threat bigger than before, Georgie stepping into her own spotlight, Lou and Peter reaching a turning point, or Jack getting a moment that reminds everyone why he is the heart of this family, there's a lot on the table this season. And that is exactly why fans are not just casually waiting for season 20, they are counting down the days. There is also something powerful about a show that has lasted this long still finding new ways to surprise its audience. Most shows do not make it this far, and the ones that do often start losing that emotional spark after so many years. Heartland seems to be doing the opposite, building towards something bigger instead of slowing down. And that is a big reason why the excitement around this season feels so genuine. So here is the real question. Out of everything we talked about today, which theory do you think is most likely to come true? Do you believe Amy is in for a season of self-doubt? Do you think the ranch is facing its biggest threat yet? Or do you think all eyes will be on Jack this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Because this community always has the best theories, and who knows? Maybe one of you will call it before the season even starts. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more Heartland content, because we will be covering every update the moment it drops. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.